Excellent. Great.
Sorry if the tones drop and blow your guys' eardrums out.
No, I hear nothing.
Okay.
The individual in front of the group here that stands as
I can't see shit.
a blip of light. But you can't see anything?
Nope, it's a black screen.
It should be at the very south of the screen, southeast. You see... Well, you see nothing at all?
Nope.
Alright, so take
Maybe
your character.
as a part
Take your character and put him on the map. And then I'll give that character sight. Okay. Yep, I see him. I'm grabbing him. No, don't do anything.
I didn't do anything.
Vision. Does that help?
There we go. Now I can see some shit.
Okay. Night vision. Limited field. Emits light 30 feet. Low light 60 feet. I don't care what y'all sites are. Everyone gets the same shit.
Is that a
Cool.
giant statue in the middle?
So, yeah, it's actually a broken statue. It's like this. It
Is it a
looks
three-ball mace?
as if it is a table, if anything. Ronan, you're gonna have to mute yourself though, when you're not talking. But the statue itself has definitely been sheared off, almost as if it's a table left over. This Hydra that is multicolored. There is one head that seems to have a very dark it's a maroon color, very dark reddish, that's around their cheeks, and then it sort of lightens up the closer it gets down the neck, towards the base of the rest of the other heads. There's one that has a sapphire feel, almost crystallized in all visage as they look around. They have a pair of monocles on their head, on their in front of their face, and they're wearing them like their glasses. There is one that is almost clinging to the shadows, dark black, while another sort of is whispering to you guys mockingly a little bit. The copper one? No, it wouldn't be. I'm trying to make fun of Ronan's games, because Tiamat, and I'm trying to get all the colors of Tiamat. I forgot which ones they are. It's red, you got blue, you got black, you have the other color, and then the other, yeah, that color. And all the colors of Tiamat, they appear again in front of Ronan, just to poke at them. But
Nope.
definitely this Hydra
Nope.
is just a regular Hydra. It's definitely not.
We'll throw on the dragon mask so fast.
It is not Tiamat. What are the other colors? What are the other Tiamat colors?
It's all the chromatic dragons, so it's blue, black, red, white,
And green. Okay.
green. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Because it's all
white
they
and
have
green.
one head
Yeah.
for each chromatic dragon.
That's what I missed. Yes. It has white and green. Unfortunately, it has 3 other heads, and this thing, it's a Hydra.
No.
It has 8 heads. The 3 are hidden in the back. They're actually sleeping right now. The silver, the gold, and the it looks like yellow. It looks like sand. But the Hydra itself has already asked you guys to gain entry into Fiero's domain. One must beat me in a challenge. What challenge will we take?
A little metagaming? I think we should go for a duel.
Duel? Like you want to fight before the grand fight?
No, let us not duel a Hydra. How about we don't do that?
This Hydra looks like very
Why don't we do, like,
casual.
shit?
They have these robes that are tattered and are definitely they definitely have the accoutrement of Ayala. They're currently right now shuffling a couple of board games. They just pull Connect Four, put it to the side. They have a Shasta board, they put it to the side as well. They like showing it to you.
Guys.
Repeat that.
I was just saying, like, we should just connect for it. But nobody listens to me.
Are we going to Connect Four it, guys? Does Lunara walk up to Connect Four? I will play Connect Four with you. Is that what Lunara says?
No, like I'll talk with everybody else and see what they want to do.
Okay. So you only tell them that. Litordum says, if you're exceptionally good at it, I think that could be worth a try. What is the connecting of four?
Arthur kind of like says, board game. Nothing too important. Art says to Little Undum.
Carzer, have you thought of a game to play? I know you've been here for about maybe 40 minutes since Fierro has brought you to this time so that he could find a way to get you back. He did ask you to also beat me in a challenge to pass. As you all see just a weirdo hanging in the shadows, maybe. Possibly having hid from a large group of footsteps, to be honest with you, because you guys sound like weirdos.
Arthur walks towards him and offers a hand out. And he's like, well, I do not know your name, stranger, but name's Arthur. Arthur Locke.
Well, my name is Carzer. Carzer Thalen. Pleasure to meet you, sir.
It's quite a pleasure to meet you too.
When did Arthur's last name change?
Hey, he's protecting himself. Leave him alone.
Hey, I'm playing smart.
That was out. That was above board. That was out of character.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
That was above
You
board.
blowed up his spot.
No, I should have clarified. That was above board.
All right.
Ooh, that thunder be thundering. Goddamn.
Do I see? Does this Hydra have dragon dice?
They do not have dice.
I mean,
They're not gonna
do I have
gamble. That's not a challenge.
Yes, it is. Liar's dice is a challenge.
Sure it is.
Because Bjorn is proficient with dragon dice.
Okay, then ask the monstrosity what you will.
No, I think I
I
have
think
bones.
Bjorn would kind of turn and look at everybody and go, "Could play him in dragon dice."
What was that?
Bjorn will look at the group and be like, "I could play him and challenge him in his dice."
Dragons. What now?
Dragon dice.
Bjorn,
Oh no, that's my
Yeah.
other character that has bones.
what do you think? Do you
I mean,
think that'd be
if
worth?
that's what you want to go with.
They seem to shuffle a deck of cards. They're using a pair of their heads to do it. This thing does not have hands. It's using its mouth for everything. One mouth doing one task here or there. It moves a board. It shows you multiple options. It's pulled out a Jenga thing.
Oh shit, Jenga.
Don't let
Oh,
Lord
don't
Bjorn
challenge
win
me
here.
on this one. You will lose.
Oh,
Your mom
Bjorn
will
will pull his dice out and hold them in his hand and look at the Hydra and go, "What about Dragon's dice?"
I don't know the game. Can you explain it?
I like this
Of
voice,
course.
Kevin.
Huh?
I like the voice you're using. 10 out of 10.
My Hydra voice.
Yeah, I like it.
I'm summoning 8 different voices at once. I'm trying at least. Thank you.
I like it.
Oh,
It's
Dragon's
good.
dice is just 21 with dice. Okay.
So you explain to the Hydra how Dragon Dice works, right?
Yeah.
They give
Because
you
according to this, Dragon's dice is equivalent to 21. The only difference is you're using dice instead of cards. Well, that's fucking brutal. Most dragons that played Dragon Dice would have used it as a challenge. Those that lost were
You mean more
devoured
like
or
liar's dice?
the
So in other words, don't let Bjorn die or lose, because more than likely he'll die.
the
I can
Hydra
teenage hands and shit.
looks to you as you're not only explaining the game, but also its implications and what happens if you lose in the presence of a dragon. They give you several smirks and a couple very lazy heads. The 3 in the back they're not getting up at all at any point. And it says, I don't wish to necessarily gamble away my position. This challenge is a cost to me if you were to win.
Wouldn't cost you anything.
You know nothing of this realm. I survive only off of the will of the Fae, whatever I could scrounge up. Travelers such as you, fools that would dare pass without a challenge.
Bjorn's gonna offer this Hydra 2 of those beefy ass fucking dragon steaks.
It looks straight at your eyes, unconcerned with meat of any sort to satiate its clear hunger. But it looks to you a challenge to pass.
Arthur kind of like talks to like Colin. He's like, so. And as he kind of like looks into his bag and then says, threat. I forgot my card deck.
Hmm.
And why I would have played a good game of truth.
So yeah.
What
Does
all
anyone
games
have an
does
idea?
Bjorn see?
You see
Are
You
there any
see-
resembling games that you would play as a kid?
yeah, you see some like a couple of stones that seem to be built up in the corner there with a pair of planks that can only signify, I believe, what's that stupid game that people play with, like in your backyards with stupid sacks. Anyways, you see one of those. Yeah, there you go. You see one of those. You see several throwing darts. You see amongst all of this, there is a bit of an array of what we would recognize as sports equipment. To you guys, it just seems to be like weirdly shaped skins of animal. But a football, a basketball, you see all sets of sports equipment. Any challenge under the sun you could make to this creature. If you beat it, you have access to the room. So if Arthur walked up and said, "Okay, I challenge you to cards," I don't have cards.
Oh no, Arthur was like looking at his packing. He's like, shit, I forgot I gave those cards to that hag.
Mm-hmm. Do you wish to challenge this one with cards? They have cards themselves.
Arthur comes up to the Hydra and asks, excuse me, sir, do you have a card set I can borrow for a quick bit?
Yes, here you are. Do you wish to challenge me to a game that doesn't exactly cost me a gamble?
Oh, I'm not challenging you to a game. I'm challenging someone else, though. He says as he eyeballs Bjorn.
They take their cards, put it closer to their chest. I don't want you here any more than you should be. Challenge me and leave. Or go through without the challenge to see what happens. What happened?
Is it actual
Arthur
darts
just
or
Just connect four this shit and just be done.
So Ronan goes to Connect 4. You grab the Connect 4 thing and you set it up and you say, "Let's go."
No, I'm saying it to the party.
Oh. Damn it, you got me
I
excited.
mean, better,
Easy
it's better
route.
than my idea. I mean, it's better
Bjorn
than
will
my
say-
idea.
Because we're
We'll be
not
like-
dueling a Hydra. That's not what we're doing today. I'm gonna put my foot down on this one.
Aw,
Bjorn will
come
trust you.
on.
He's gonna trust you.
No, I'm not. I'm saving all your asses like I did last session.
If you're looking for a grand old fight, go through without the challenge.
Bjorn will look at Ronan and kind of pat her on the shoulder and be like, "If you think you
We
can
were wondering
win,
why the lights just came on.
trust me."
Okay, hold on.
So yeah. What are you guys doing?
I think-
Arthur's gonna be like, well, it's better than my plan.
Bjorn's gonna trust Lunara in playing Connect 4.
Sorry,
You're
what?
gonna start a game of Connect 4, Bjorn?
Not, no. He's gonna trust Lunara that she can win at Connect 4.
Okay.
Well, I don't know if I can win.
Bjorn's
I can
not
try.
very intelligent. He's more physical.
What's my intelligence score anyway?
He likes physical activities. He doesn't like thinking shit.
My intelligence score. I don't think it's happening.
Carzer, do
Do
you have
any
any
of us-
idea you've been the longest here? It's already waning my patience. You were
Oh,
at
no,
least
bro, I have
quiet,
to
but
dive in
these
11.
ones are loud.
Kevin,
It
do all of
seems
us
as
have
if-
to challenge him, or is it
I
just
mean-
one person?
Yeah, is this like
It-
a one-on-one deal, or is this like a whole group against the
If you have
Hydra
a
people?
challenge that involves everybody and you win all together, grand. But Colin, you were saying something?
I think that Connect 4 sounds like a fantastic option. Who is the best at Connect 4 in our party?
At this point, Bjorn, who hasn't really noticed that this person is standing there, is gonna kind of swivel on his heels and look him up and down and go to reach for his hand axe, realizing that it's not on his belt. Ronnie currently has that. And looks at Arthur and goes, "Who's he?"
Crash is on top of this individual. What does this individual look like, Carzer?
So what you see is a large blue-skinned tiefling with a long tail wrapped elegantly around his neck like a scarf. And he seems jovial. He's a larger tiefling. and standing at 6'8" and about 280 pounds, and he just seems affable. At this point, he says, "Easy, friend. No need for violence. Carzer is the name. Sorcery is the game."
Bjorn again will look at Arthur and go, "Who the fuck's this guy?"
An ally of sorts. I do not know his name, but he isn't attacking yet. Arthur looks at
you his
Bjorn.
name.
The name is Carzer Thalin, and sorcery is my method.
I'm afraid I don't think the Hydra has a game called Magic, my friend.
Bjorn will walk up to Carzer, and he'll extend his hand.
He grabs his hand eagerly and shakes it with both of his hands and said, "Nice to meet you, sir. And your name is?"
And Bjorn is going to forcefully squeeze, letting him know that he's not very trusted.
About how much I love Carzer.
Well, that's quite a grip you have there.
Arthur,
Bjorn is trying to make it very painful for Carzer right now. Like,
Arthur
Bjorn
just
is
says,
very apprehensive.
Arthur just says to Carter, "Don't worry. That's how people." He says he's friendly. That's how he says he likes you.
Well, I wasn't worried. Generally, I find that people normally like other people as long as they give them a chance.
Colin, if you want, you could put your a new character token in. This one would have your little picture instead. I will send you, if you don't know already, roll advantage, so you could put it in a little circle, so I can have all the players look the same. But for this game, it does not matter, because I'd rather just have your picture.
There you go.
Thank you. I will adjust
And-
night vision. Continue on.
Bjorn will release Carzer's hand and walk to Lunara, kind of lean down to her ear and go, "I don't trust him. But if you guys say that he is an ally, I won't use his skull as a drinking cup."
Carzer kind of shakes his hand from the aggressive handshake he just got.
Yeah, you just shook hands with a human that shouldn't be as tall as he is and as big as he is, but he is.
All right. After that foreplay, what are you guys doing?
Jordan's trusting Lennar to play Connect 4.
Connect 4 it is.
Wait,
Yay.
I actually know how to play Connect 4
Sure, why not?
canonically.
Only if you
Excellent.
want to.
I do. I want to add that to my list of special skills.
Yeah. You are proficient with Connect 4. There you go.
When
Arthur,
I'll put that on my
Arthur
character sheet.
shrugs and says,
There you go.
if she wished to die by her own game, then let her die by her own game.
So go ahead. Roll a game of Connect 4. You have to add your proficiency to it. This is not a dragon, but you know,
Those are dragons.
not this Hydra.
That's messed up. You do me dirty like that.
Yeah. Takes a lot to be a
Fuck.
dragon
What
in
am I
my
rolling?
world. That's a D20 plus your Proficiency, apparently. You're proficient with the Connect 4.
I think that's my character sheet. I'm gonna do it in a
So
minute.
you don't have your
Okay.
character sheet. Give me a
Um,
second.
I have my character sheet.
Oh, you do have your character sheet. Pardon
I
me.
don't have the map.
You don't have the map. That's fine. All you need is your character sheet. I can puppet you all day long. It's fine.
Okay, keep it rolling.
Should I roll my favorite dice
That's a 14.
or my least favorite dice, guys? What do you think?
Yes.
Least favorite.
Least favorite?
I recommend you flip a coin before
Okay.
you
Least
put your
favorite it
dice,
is.
right?
18 on the die, though.
Okay.
So, they
Why are you
have
supposed to win?
a pretty good setup at the moment. You could probably counter it. Would you like to roll again, adding your proficiency again?
Yeah.
Please and thank you. This time I rolled my favorite die. I rolled
18.
less, but they aren't proficient, and you beat them, so you actually are able to counter them, thus putting you in an even stance. Go ahead, give me another roll.
Oh no, that's a
No.
6.
They have a 4 on the die. Still lower than you. They aren't proficient with Connect 4. They never played this game. And you see an opening, but so do they. Roll another die to see where it lands. Fudge.
23.
Yeah, I can't beat that. I got a 4. Again, holy crap, double 4s.
Get wrecked.
So immediately, they sort of struggle. They think that they have one on the right side of the panel there, and the red and yellows that they're here. These big thick bricks that they're using, almost like stone coins. They sort of flump, all fallen all the way because they see that you already won as you're already putting it in. So you aren't even able to finish it, and they're already reciting it, and they say, okay, then you're good to go.
Hey!
They get close to you, to your face. They whisper your full name to your face only for you to hear and say, you have access,
No.
you have entry.
Okay. What about everybody else?
Lito Urdam steps up and says, I could beat you in that. I saw how well they did. And yeah, he does win. In about the same amount of moves. It does fill up the entire thing. It's almost to the end there, but Lito Urdam just barely passes. He gets the same treatment. He's able to pass on. The individual here that again, I don't know if you guys asked for their
Fishmaster?
name. Yeah. They get up and they say, I'll try my hand on it, and they try the Jenga too. Okay. Okay. And they can do it. What? Yes. Connect 4
And now
is
we go
winning
10 minutes of Evan playing Connect 4 with
100%.
himself.
Connect 4.
Arthur,
Let's
while all
fucking
that's
go.
going on,
It's a streak
all
of Connect
that-
4. Do you guys want to do Connect 4 against this guy as well?
Arthur is gonna be looking at me and is like, You wanna play cards?
What game do you challenge me in?
Arthur starts stroking the bottom of his mouth. You know, the Dragonborn equivalent of stroking your chin.
Yeah, you
He's
got
like,
quills coming in, so yeah, it's come. It's got a
Hmm.
bit of a beard thing working.
Is poker count?
Yeah, poker is skill and luck, so they will play you with that. Are you proficient with cards?
No, I am not.
Okay. All right, so it's just a straight D20 versus theirs.
Okay.
All right, step up to the shopping block though for me though. You can move your
Okay.
character. There you go. Excellent, right there. So they set up the cars. They put it down for you. Poker
Gotta go,
is
guys. I gotta call out.
no problem. Poker is accessible to many players at once. Anyone else want a hand?
Hey, Carzer. Do you want to take a hand? I doubt Bjorn will want to take a hand in it.
I've spent my fair share of hours in a tavern. I believe I can catch on.
That's the spirit.
Excellent, excellent. What about you, big burly man? No.
Bjorn just goes, no.
Arthur chimes in and he says he doesn't like games that involve more of the head.
So just the two of
He's
you.
more. Yep. You're gonna have to beat two of us.
Yeah, that's fine. It would be a D20. Carzer, are you proficient with playing cards?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, one, two. Thank you.
No, I'm not.
Fuck. So just a D20 then.
Alright.
Am I connected or not? What the fuck? Do you hear me?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Okay.
Turn
So it's a bit of time that happens. And it's clear that Arthur is in the upper hand here and takes the game. But the way it looks, technically, the Hydra lost. So thus Carzer also wins in that challenge because it was against the Hydra. So yeah, you guys could go through. They whisper. There's one dragon that goes to one ear on the opposite side for Arthur, and then one to the other ear to the opposite side for Carzer. They whisper your name fully, and they tell you you have access. Bjorn.
Bjorn will challenge the Hydra at how worn does that cornhole look? Does it have dust on it?
It's just stones. And it doesn't look dusty. It looks fine. It's not the best make, but it'll suffice.
Okay, Bjorn will challenge him with that.
Yeah. For cornhole, that one will be an athletics or acrobatics check, depending how you're trying to get it in there. If you're trying to use some speed, or you're trying to aim a curve situation, you know.
Oh yeah. So it's just an athletics check.
Yep.
Once all that's going on, Arthur kind of like guides Carzer to a corner of the room.
Okay. Currently, you guys are evens. So you'd have to reset the game. A little annoyed. They're like, okay, I guess that doesn't count as a loss. Can't devour you. Fine. And then they're ready to play again. Are you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Another athletics check.
Fuck.
Yes. And at that, they say, excellent, excellent, excellent. Oh, great, great, great. Finally, a win on my side. Gimme here. So I'm assuming you really want to get through. Want to join your friends? You could challenge me again. I would have offered this to any one of your friends, having been given the chance. If any of them were as unlucky as you were in such a way. But you can offer me something, and I'll let you challenge me again. They take the corn on the cob stuff, and they start shoving it to the side. It can't be that, though. I won. So yeah, if you want to challenge this
Arthur-
creature, you probably have to give it something. It's very vague about what it wants, but apparently you can't challenge
give
them
him a-
in corner of the. You can't challenge them in that game. I don't know what it's called, and you keep saying it, and I'm fucking stupid for that one. Cornhole. There you go. I almost said corn on the cob for some reason.
He'll pull his javelin out and hand it to the Hydra and go, "Go."
A weapon? No. You forget where we are. This is the Fey realm. This is a place where disrespect would fall upon if you offered such a thing. A dragon would have already beheaded you. You must lose something real worthy. I'm sure you learned something of the sort in the room before this.
And while Bjorn is going through that kerfuffle, Arthur looks at Carzer and he's like, "You remind me of a wizard I once met."
Well, that is understandable. Us with magic coursing through our veins do have a certain je ne sais quoi.
She was short, a little bit screw loose on the head.
Well, sir, I have several screws, and none of them tightened exactly perfectly. With my 80 years, I've lost more than I have gained. But with me, what you see is what you get.
Arthur's jaw kind of drops and he's like, 80? You better look over 20.
Oh yes, sir. I've taken care of myself, traveling these lands these last 15 years.
You guys could
And
go on ahead.
Fighting keeps you healthy. He slaps him on the back.
Bjorn,
So,
do you have an idea what you might want to offer this thing? Or you don't offer them anything?
I mean, you could offer some... I mean, you could play some of those tribal games you probably have.
I will take a limb if you don't want it anymore, like an arm.
Oh.
I'm gonna give up an arm.
Hungry.
I don't know if you do. I'll take an eye. Can you see in dark vision? I don't care either way. I'll take it though.
What if I offer a
Sense
body
of
part
smell. I could take that. Ooh, one of your weapons.
Bjorn will look at him
The good ones. Look at the Chinese.
and say, "If I give you something, I win this next bout. I get it back."
A challenge with a risk. Interesting. What do I get if I win?
My happiness.
That
Arthur kind of like grabs
seems...
Bjorn on the shoulder. Arthur grabs Bjorn by the shoulder and he's like, "My friend, you can offer anything, even possibly a friend in this arrangement. Why not pick something no one's going to miss?"
Either way, that seems favorable to me. And in the tunnel, you hear Lunar say no.
Yep. Arthur's like, "Buddy, can you please stop sacrificing your own stuff?" Arthur kind of like goes ahead and offers. He looks through the bucket and he
How about
says,
this? A heavy loss for each of us. I give you... the skull of a dragon I have hidden away here. Something a warrior of your kind could probably covet. If you win. But, where you aren't offering me much up front, if I win, I'll let you through. But one of your limbs are mine. One of your vital pieces. Pick.
Arthur whispers in Bjorn's ear, "Just simply have him take one of your eyes. We'll give
Bjorn
you a
like
cybernetic
just kind of
punch."
shoves Arthur
Oh,
away.
Odin arc. Come on.
Yeah.
Yes.
You can have my right eye.
The right one. It is. What's the game? We'll play.
Is there dirt, like dust on the floor?
Sure. Not a lot.
Bjorn's going to challenge him
Mm.
to a Old Norse game called Hegvasir.
Mm-hmm.
It is kind of like bocce ball.
Okay.
And so Bjorn will take a set of stone in the middle of a circle that he draws, and we'll tell the Hydra, so like the circle will be here.
Sure.
They have to stand here and toss 3 stones. Whoever stone is closest wins.
They narrow their eyes, suspiciously looking at how close to another game that was just played this one is. But they accept. They move to the position. And in the position that would be appropriate at least. And they set up the area here. They remove this and everything. You'd have advantage on this game. And it'll be athletics. Well, it would be sleight of hand for this, huh? Jeff. Okay. It's not looking too great there. But that's the first one. Roll another. So and roll one more. So as overall, he lands one pretty close to the center, and two of them just sort of land right next to each other, popping. There's a bit away, actually. They have a term for it in your game whenever that happens, when you knock back an earlier throw, especially if it's an opponent's, to give yourself the win. This is met with a hiss and a stomp as the Hydra rushes over and grabs the skull of a dragon. You have no idea which type. Throws it right here and says, "Good luck at getting that out." They go back to their space where they're doing different games with itself. But yeah, he also does give you your full name, and you have access to go through. Bjorn. All right, everyone
Well?
go through. Hello. Go through. Everyone's good.
Oh.
Lunar is missing for some reason, but I think she might have gone like way ahead. There's a weird guy standing on bones. He's just dancing on bones.
Arthur brings kind of like gives a excuse me, sir.
Who are you?
Name's Arthur. Arthur Locust. And yours?
Get out of here. You don't belong here.
You don't belong here either, buddy.
Yes, I do. I live here. I'm the Bone Champion. You paid your tithe. You won a challenge. Go, find the king.
Will do, buddy. Will do, buddy. Arthur starts walking away.
Yeah. Walk on away. You're all being followed by Lito Urdum and his friend. Ronnie and Lunar must have gone up ahead. And it's crazy because you guys saw Ronnie real quickly. You just beat the Hydra in rock, paper, scissors. And they were like, damn it, you know.
Once they're walking here, Arthur asks Bjorn. So, Bjorn, what was this promise that you almost sacrificed?
Bjorn will look at Arthur and say, I made a promise to my son, who was taken from me and taken to Helheim, that I would get him back.
Wait, hold on, Bjorn. What are you doing with the dragon's head?
Oh, I did get the dragon's head, huh?
Yeah, are you gonna leave it there?
No, he's probably got it over his shoulder.
It's a big dragon's head. It's not gonna be able to squeeze through these corridors.
He'll probably, because he knows Khazar is magic, as he said. He'll ask Khazar if there's any way that he can
Carzer?
either. Yeah.
If there's any way that what?
If he could
I can
teleport it back.
I can dimension door out there. Right?
Would it fit in the bucket?
Nope.
Does it have horns?
Does it have what?
Horns?
Probably at some point.
Oh,
It's
but they're
pretty
not on there
old.
now.
It's pretty old. It's like worn down by time. And it's right here. It's just hanging out.
Yeah, Bjorn will leave it there.
Sure. You don't want to try anything?
Bjorn really wants to put it on his head.
It won't fit on your head. It's too big. Come on,
Did
Dovahkiin.
Bjorn
Do you have any
attempt to
ideas?
sit?
I'm looking.
I thought you got rid of that. Oh, you get it anyways because of your tiefling, huh?
Get what?
The card,
Yeah,
the thaumaturgy. Yeah.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
was looking at that.
I
but
thought I heard you say you were gonna get rid of it, but then I'm like, how could you get rid of it if it's you just
Does the skull have any markings on it?
nah, not really.
No runes, no nothing.
Just a basic dragon head.
You know, a dragon head fetched a high price to the odd merchant.
They wanted your eyeball, but
I don't want to. Yeah, he lost that one.
I mean, considering
I don't
the
want-
nature.
Colin to have to burn a fucking dimension door to take the skull to the fucking entrance.
I mean, can it even fit through dimension door though? You could bring a friend, but can you bring a dragon
As long as it's
head?
the same size as him, he can.
is that not an item?
That does not qualify as an item. Something bigger than you does not qualify as an item. No.
Okay, all right. Even if I'm carrying it.
You can't. That's the thing.
Well, all right.
If it was minimized, I
Let's-
guess. Different story.
Yeah.
It'd be at least.
That's what I was trying to see if he can minimize it.
Do we want to bring the whole thing, or do we want to just bring one head?
It's just a dragon skull.
One dragon skull, and it won't fit through the crevice here.
Corridors.
Arthur kind of like brings out the bucket. He's like, you could throw it into the bottomless bucket.
It won't fit. Can't even fit through the
Oh, well.
corridors.
Would it fit if I split it in half?
How you gonna split it in half?
Axe.
Are you gonna use your axe to
I'll
cut it down
about
to pieces?
You know what? He's gonna use his axe and just take the teeth.
So you take in your axe on the one. That's a +1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the moment you touched a dragon head with it, it sort of crumbles into a million bone shards, and just as if the axe itself is feeding, it's growing in size. It gains a +2 attribute, and it now has a 30-foot
Oh.
locator for dragons of both lightning and acid.
Oh,
Nice.
yes.
Nice.
Gordon just kind of
That's
looks
so
at his axe, looks at Arthur, looks at his axe, and goes, "You see that shit?"
I
Arthur
sure
just
did.
gives Arthur just gives 2 thumbs and he's like, yeah, buddy, you're gonna have a way better axe.
Carzer said that was a mighty impressive swing. Do that very much.
And
Bjorn's gonna
kind of
throw that axe
Kinda
back over his shoulder and just start walking, real proud of himself. Like, yeah, my axe is power now.
I love it.
Yeah, he's been really happy with that axe after we killed the dragon with it.
Whoa, what happened to my character sheet? What?
I'm fucking with it right now.
Oh, okay. I was like, what the fuck did I just hit?
No, yeah.
I literally was thinking the Hydra is technically a dragon, but it just has 8 heads.
That's
So
not a
if I kill
dragon.
the Hydra, do I get?
No. It looks like Tiamat, but it's
Damn
not.
it.
It's not a Hydra.
Though you will not.
You know how overpowered that axe would be if I was able to get all 8 powers from the fucking Hydra?
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It's not like every dragon's gonna give you a +1. Sometimes they boost your extra damage capacity. Sometimes they're gonna give you the +1. Sometimes they're gonna boost your range or other stuff. You're not sure, but the acid one gave you a +1 and a boost to range. It's almost like the level 2 one was static no matter which dragons you got. Don't blame me. It had to be. Either way, so where do you guys go?
Bjorn's like,
Arthur is gonna continue walking in, and he's got. Amongst that, he's got to ask Carzer. So, Carzer, what's your reason of being in here?
Well, I was trying to find my way home. See, I stepped through a portal 15 years ago and ended up venturing in another land. And I finally worked my way back home and got lost. And that's when I ran into you guys.
Arthur kind of like brings his head before smacking his forehead. And he's like, "How you managed to get lost inside a giant bloody turtle?"
Well, that turtle wasn't here the last time I was here.
Well, in any case, it's good to have a sorcerer on our side. I mean, we had Lunara, but well, it's always good to have more than one sorcerer on hand.
And don't worry, even though my affable nature is second to none, I can do damage with the best of them.
I did not say you are weak.
I was just wanting to reassure you.
And I will reassure you that me and Bjorn will be the bullet sponges.
Perfect. I like to shoot from afar.
Lita Urdam asks Bjorn, do you know this guy? This Carzer fella.
He's asking who?
I'm asking Bjorn, but I'm not sure if they're there. Either way, you guys can move on. Follow the route further on.
what'd you ask me?
Lita Urdam would ask Bjorn if you guys know Carzer.
Bjorn, I don't know who the fuck he is.
Yeah. We should keep an eye on him just in case.
And if Udam asks Arthur the question, he'll say, well, he isn't attacking us, that's one thing. And he seems to strike up conversation. So I see no reason for why we should be suspicious. But I'll keep an ear open.
Okay. Let's go. This way.